It could be take two for the film industry right here in Michigan.
That's right. Michigan lawmakers considering a new round of tax incentives to bring Michigan television and film projects to life. But not everyone is convinced that it's going to work.
This revamped incentive plan would offer filmmakers up to 30% tax credits for filming in Michigan and hiring Michigan workers.
Tonight, 7 Action News reporter Sarah Michaels is in Detroit, hearing from voices working in the film industry, people who are supporting new incentives, and a financial expert who says the last round of incentives did more harm than good.
Sometimes I'm an actor, director, producer. Sometimes I'm a producer, director, actor.
Michael Manasseri is the perfect man to cast for the role of who should you talk to about Michigan movie incentives.
I am a product here in Michigan of actually the first Michigan film incentive.
Manasseri tells me that he moved to Michigan during the first round of film incentives that lasted from 2008 to 2015. It was the first time he was able to live by his family in Michigan and do what he loves, create movie magic.
I had a project I brought directly from LA. They were going to shoot in LA. It was called Detention of the Dead. It was a zombie comedy. I had another movie that was called Sucker. That was kind of it was basically a Mosquito Man superhero movie.
In 2014, during the first incentives, Batman vs. Superman was filmed in Detroit. The Wayne building in the movie is actually the Guardian building. All 5 Transformer movies were also shot in Detroit during the incentives. Manasseri says the creative energy was palpable until the incentives ended in 2015. What's the film industry in Michigan like right now?
Sadly, almost non-existent.
Woodward Original is one of the few film companies left in the state. Their founder and CEO, Jonathan Browie, is also the treasurer of the Michigan Film Industry Association, who is working to get a second take on Michigan film incentives passed by lawmakers. Browie tells me that this new round of incentives would be very different from the first failed attempt. So what was that legislation? How did it work?
So the legislation that we had at that time is what's called a rebate program. So anybody, somebody from the state or someone from outside of the states could come into Michigan, set up their production, and they were basically guaranteed 42% for every dollar that they spent. So you bring in a $10 million film, you're getting $4.2 million, and you can take that anywhere. That's a massive problem because we're just giving away our tax base at that point.
Browie says that problem would be fixed with these new incentives, modeled after Georgia's current program.
The difference was they had a transferable tax credit program. And very simply what that means is that the tax benefit has to stay in the state, right? So you can't just take it to another state.
Would create the Multimedia Jobs Act.
This month, there was a hearing for and against the new incentive. Browie says the general response has been overwhelmingly positive.
So if they're making movies in my home state, I would come back here because I want to be in a movie one day.
You said that you just moved from LA?
Yeah. So I did a lot of hair out there. I did a lot of set work and stuff like that. And I feel like that's the one piece that I am missing here in Michigan is that ability to work on set.
I hope they be able to work out a deal and they come back.
But not everyone's convinced.
That money could be better spent producing economic benefits elsewhere. The money that we spent on film subsidies could be used for roads or schools or any other public service.
James Holman remembers when the state spent $500 million subsidizing the film industry 10 years ago. And in return, multiple Michigan studios went bankrupt. One in Allen Park almost bankrupted the entire city, and nothing sustainable was gained.
This is an economic development program that ought to be judged by how well it develops the economy. And we know from experience that it just doesn't produce the desired effect.
Holman tells me he's disappointed that the state seemingly hasn't learned from their previous mistakes. Meanwhile, Manasseri has remained in Michigan, convinced big screen productions have a home here. Will it happen? It appears that we may be at the summit of this film, all waiting to see what will be the ending.
If you can come back home, afford a house, be doing the creative job that you have wanted to do your entire life and that you had to go away to do, and now you can come back home, that's huge.
In order for these incentives to go into effect, the bills would need to be passed by both the House and the Senate and be signed by Governor Whitmer. In Detroit, Sarah Michaels, 7 Action News.
Okay, Sarah, look forward to seeing the skyline in some films. Well, you can read more about the possible new Michigan film incentive on our website, WXYZ.com.
I gave it 2 thumbs up. It was kind of cool, right? And exciting
cool.
when they were
Yeah.
here. Absolutely.